Making the cold trek from the Fraser Valley, members of the Kwantlen First Nation came hoping for clarity.
My hopes are that good things will happen today.
Band members funneled into a federal court which will soon decide the fate of their nation's leadership. In November 2022, a group of Kwantlen First Nation residents held an assembly at this church where they voted to remove their long-standing hereditary chief and elect 3 new councillors.
We have a hereditary system, but that hereditary system has limits. There's no one supreme leader who can be installed for life without checks or balances or without being held accountable when they've caused harm.
Organizers had opposed Kwantlen's chief Marilyn Gabriel for years, accusing her of poor leadership and political repression.
This leader in question has also outlawed any meetings of any kind by band members to hold on their to hold independently, which is not part of our custom.
But the Kwantlen chief maintains the vote didn't count. In a sworn affidavit, Chief Marilyn Gabriel said there is no custom of the Kwantlen First Nation for members to call meetings at which fundamental changes may be made to the governance of our nation. She says the assembly was an ad hoc meeting organized with less than a week's notice, and that only a couple dozen people attended, including many non-members. Organizers claim about 2/3 of the 68 on-reserve residents were there.
We believe that was more than sufficient, a much higher turnout than assemblies that occur in other communities for these types of decision-making.
Marilyn Gabriel and her team declined to comment to CBC News. Supporters of the new regime hold out hope it remains.
We need more equality and we need more fairness within the nation itself.
They're for our people, for our community, and because we were always left out.
For 2 days, a federal judge has heard arguments from both sides. Now he'll try to determine whether there was broad consensus across the entire nation to remove the chief. His decision is expected to come down next month. Jon Hernandez, CBC News, Vancouver.